The war continues between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt over their $500 million winery that they've been fighting over for a very long time. We've got Oli Coleman here, our deputy editor, to break down what the latest is.
So, as usual with this case, it's complicated. So you ready? You got to make notes. We need to, it's like you'll have a legal degree by the end of this. So the latest is that with this case, Brad Pitt's fundamental argument is that when they were married and still getting along, and Angelina had agreed that if she was going to sell her 50% of the winery, she had to give Brad the chance to buy it before offering it to anybody else. Brad offered to buy it, and she said, "No, I won't sell it to you because as part of the deal you're offering, she had to sign an NDA. And part of the reason, to make this more complicated, she didn't want to sign an NDA was because she felt that it would prevent her from talking about the famous airplane incident that we all know about, in which he allegedly assaulted Angelina and one of the kids on a flight. So she says, no, I'm not going to sign this deal because the NDA is going to prevent me from talking about that, and I should be able to talk about that. So no. What the latest is that Brad's legal team, is demanding that Angelina hand over her other NDAs to prove that she's more than happy to sign NDAs usually, and that there's nothing in this NDA that's different from other NDAs. And therefore, her refusal to sell because of the NDA is a ruse to get out of her obligation to offer Brad the first refusal. Angelina's saying, no, I'm not going to hand over these NDAs. So we're talking about anything else that she might shoot, NDAs with her private staff, assistants, and movie studios, and any other business interests she has. She just opened a business in New York not long ago. So they want to see what's in all of that, just to say, you do this for other people, why can't you do it with Brad? She says, well, it's not proper that they get to see that because it would breach the privacy of other people. So let's say, for example, it's her personal assistant's NDA. They said, well, that contract might have information about, for example, what the personal assistant gets paid, and that's none of the business of anybody else. And indeed, it would breach her own privacy. So that's the latest battle. The battle is now over. Does Angelina have to hand over all of her NDAs or not?
And we will be letting you know the answer to that right here at page6.com, because we're going to keep you updated.